special surprise for you on Monday. Um, but we'll get there when we get there. So I I have to get this off eventually, off my chest eventually, and this seems just as perfect the place to put it. YouTube doesn't know that I'm a vegetarian, or that I'm a pescatarian rather. Only eat fish. I say that because they have constantly advertised to me a chicken sandwich from KFC. KFC was the restaurant that made me just don't like their practices with their chicken. Please stop, YouTube. And if it's something I tried to fill out a survey because I have trouble reading and and answering on TV, it the surveys read you the options, but they do not read you the question. So, like, you don't know the question, but you know the answers. So, you can guess. So, it's not really my fault. Anyway, um, on with the video. The Shazam I already did, but an unfilmed video. I did it with Spawn Universe, both good books. I really enjoyed this Shazam. Um, it was just very enjoyable. It didn't have Dead Man as the question. I did it right this time. I didn't say Resurrection Man. Dead Man as the question, which I really was kind of bummed out about, but otherwise than that, no complaints. Very good book. Um, Number two was kind of funny. It felt like they were trying to rip off Spider-Man, or more specifically, the Scarlet Spider from a few years back, where he defeats an evil casino filled with demons. Saying it out loud like that, it sounds so stupid, but it was fun. Both when they did it and when DC did it just now in the Shazam book. But yeah. Anyway, um, I I don't really. It really didn't bother me that they ripped off the plot of a Scarlet Spider book from a couple of years ago. But I felt that needed pointing out. Not, oh my god, I'm gonna let that go. I mean, I liked Billy's new friend, the Angel Kid. I hope that number three, which just came out, is just as silly, wonderful. It's sad that this series only goes up to number four. Hang on. Mom, how do I get this down? Screen popped up.
No.
How did you do that? Okay. That was weird. Yeah, it was. Anyway, we're back. We never left, but we're back. Um, so I enjoy the Angel Kid. I mean, he is a very unique character, but at the same time, I hope that he just doesn't get killed off. It's a, it's a shame that this this series, both these books belong to, is so short because yeah, I feel the story could have gone on much longer. I'm not doing a score, but um, if they do another series of this, I won't be surprised. Anyway, on to the next book. Mom and I talked about this a little bit right before dinner last night. That's how excited we were around this, around the events of this book, right? We were all very excited, and Icon and Rocket, I don't buy that they killed off Superman. Like I said, I'd like to see him in like season 3 of Icon and Rocket, but yeah, if they don't, I won't be surprised. But I would like to see Superman interact with like Icon. So anyway, if they say that Dharma adjusted the timeline, but in my head, this is another one of my personally concocted fan theories. Dr. Matt hadn't shoved it, so they killed the super baby in this. That's just a fan theory. Yeah. So between him and Dharma, the kid in this universe, if it is Superman, never had a chance. I think I think that the Icon and Rocket universe will meet up with Superman eventually. It's inevitable. It's not And I also think that Icon in number 5 will reveal that that Icon's pregnant with Amistad, her baby. He's a cute baby. Y'all will love him, but us classic Icon fans know that Rocket's being pregnant is like just the beginning for her. Granted, it's what she's best known for, but at the same time, the baby, and then Icon kind of leaves Earth for a little while. Fun story arc if they're gonna do that one. If they're gonna adjust it and say that Dharma and Nahen both like manipulated it somehow, that she's not, I won't be surprised. But yeah. So I like how it fits with the title of the book. The title of the book was that how to win how to win the drug war, how to win the war on drugs and still lose. And they do exactly that. They win the war on drugs and still lose. They show how dependent our society has become on those things. And that's just a fascinating part to me. Because, again, this is what they don't show you in Superman. This is, you know, that episode of Rick and Morty where it turns out after they Cronenberg the world, they kill the other Rick and Morty and resume their place, and then it turns out that Summer was unplanned later, and he talks to her about that, Morty. Well, this is kind of like that. This is what happens after Superman has his adventures, and it's the parts that he does not talk about. You know, it's that stuff. That's the whole book here. It's very enjoyable. If you, yeah, that I know that was 2 episodes, but in my head, the Rick and Morty it just merged into 1 episode. But again, Icon, I I think could kick Superman's butt because he's more real, and I guess I'm more of a fan of him than I am of. Yeah, it's a shame Van Sciver doesn't do DC books anymore. I'd love to see his take on Icon. Anyway, on to the Flash. I screwed up that nice Icon review, probably for you. This, the Flash, made Mom emotional. I'm not going to spoil why, but it's a shame it took place in an annual. Because annuals are the places where, like, how Connor died in Infinite Crisis. A lot of people forget that in the Teen Titans Annual, which was a great book back, in the 2000s or so, Cassie and Connor kiss right as he's going off to die. I mean, it's sad, but if they blow up the Flash next issue, and I'm already 3 issues behind, it wouldn't surprise me at all. Because, yeah, annuals are so disconnected to what goes on in the real mainline version of these stories. Yeah, I, I wouldn't get too attached. Savitar was a dumb villain when they originally did him, and he's a dumb villain now. Um, I'd give Icon and Rocket pick of the week. If I did pick of the week, which I don't. But this was a close second. They were all good books this week. That's why there are no scores. And like I said, I'm behind with Shazam and The Flash, so it's like, why even bother? Everybody else has already read these. I'm going to be doing second half of Sandman in the near future. Gonna be doing some other books. Not a lot's been going on in my life lately. So I got a lot of free time for you guys. Good news for you. But it's a shame that there aren't as many good books coming out. And if they do come out, yeah. Isn't that just the way it goes, though? I finally get around to it. And I got traditional media. I got you'll see. I hope you enjoy the one I'm planning for tomorrow. Have a nice week, I guess. Until next time, keep it real. Bob out. Yeah.